Hey guys, today we're gonna learn how to solve the 2x2 Mastermorphix.
It's just me and you.
The 2x2 Mastermorphix is one of the most easiest puzzle on the market. This puzzle looks like a pyramid, but it could change shape. Before we get started, we're gonna learn two algorithms. Yeah, you're right, just two of it. The first algorithm will look like this. R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime. Again, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime. The second algorithm will look like this. L, R prime, L prime, R. Again, L, R prime, L prime, R. In order to solve this puzzle, there are 4 steps you're gonna learn. Number 1. Solve the cube shape. There are several shapes that usually appear when you start solving the 2x2 Mastermorphix. The first shape we're gonna take a look is this guy. When you look at it from this angle, it looks like it is soft. But when you look at it from here, it looks like an airplane. So in order to solve this, you're gonna need to use the second algorithm. So it'll look like this. L, R prime, L prime, R. Just like that. Simple. The second shape that usually appear is this, which I call the pointy flower. So in order to solve this, you're gonna need to hold it from here and do U2, and hold it horizontally and do U. The third shape that usually appears is this, which I call the bow tie. It's one of the easiest shapes that could be solved, which is holding horizontally and do U. Easy. The fourth shape that we're gonna take a look is this. When we look from here, it's look like a shark. At least for me, it's look like a shark. So you're gonna hold it from here and do R prime and rotate to here and do U. And then the last shape is I don't know what to call this. Maybe we're gonna call it a weird shape. So in order to solve this weird shape, you're gonna hold it from this angle and do R, U prime, then rotate to here and then U. Number 2. Solve the yellow color. In order to solve the yellow color, you're gonna need to find the yellow center and the yellow corner. When you find a yellow corner, bring it so it could be side by side with the yellow center. So I will do like this. And it's side by side. But it's in the right place, but it is twisted. So how are we gonna do this? There's one way to solve it, which is using the second algorithm, which will look like this. L, R prime, L prime, R. And the cube shape isn't right. So we do it again. Don't rotate. L, R prime, L prime, R. But the corner isn't right. Do it again. L, R prime, L prime, R. And do it again. L, R prime, L prime, R. And now it's correct. After you solve the first corner, we're gonna need to look at the other color at the corner we already solved. So here we have yellow, red and blue already solved. So we're gonna need to find another corner that not yet solved, which has yellow and red or blue. So I found it here. This has yellow and red. So this red and this red is matching. So we need to put them side by side. how we're gonna do that? Put this, pull it, so it will be side by side, and magically it is solved. If the corner isn't solved and twisted, you're just gonna need to repeat the previous step. So afterwards, there's just one place that isn't solved. Then we're gonna need to find another yellow corner that is left. It's here, so bring it back to the place. And it isn't solved. It's twisted. We're just gonna need to use the second algorithm, which will look like this. L, R prime, L prime, R. Again, L, R prime, L prime, R. It's twisted. Do it again. L, R prime, L prime, R. L, R prime, L prime, R. And now the yellow is solved and the color side by side is matching. That's what we call one layer. Number 3. Solve the last corner. After you solve the first layer, which is this yellow color, there's just one more corner that isn't solved. So let's check. This one is solved, this one is solved, this one is solved. So the unsolved corner is here. If you want to consider this corner as solved, we need to look at the colors. If you want it to be solved, the color here must matching these two color here. So this needs to match with this and this needs to match with this. Now it isn't solved. But let's consider as if we twist it, it will solve. So let's see if this twist to here, it's still not matched. So twist it again and it's matched. Twist to here, and the blue and this blue is matching. So we're gonna need to twist it using the second algorithm. L, R prime, L prime, R. L, R prime, L prime, R. It's twisted, but it's still not solved because we need to twist it again. So twist it again. L, R prime, L prime, R. L, R prime, L prime, R. Now it's correct. And this side is also correct. And this side is also correct. So we solved the last corner. Number 4. Solve the cube. Okay, so the last step to solve this cube, sorry, cube is a puzzle. The last step to solve this puzzle is to solve the centers. So there will be, maybe you get 2 centers are solved, but for me I get 1 center are solved. If you get 2 centers are solved, you hold the solved centers in front and in right. But if you only have 1 center solved, which is yellow, just hold it on the front. So when you hold it on front, you do this first algorithm, which is R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, and then rotate to the left, and then do the second algorithm, L, R prime, L prime, R, and now there's 2 centers are solved. So we hold it, the first center on the front and the second center on the right. So do the second algorithm again, R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, and rotate to the left and do second algorithm, L, R prime, L prime, R, and now the cube is solved. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.